Hello, and welcome to an actual vote, not the survey like I normally do. I'm actually going to take the winner of this at, I don't know when the cutoff time's going to be, but I'm going to play it around the beginning of January. I'm just busy now, and because I'm busy, like really busy, like much busier than I have been for like the rest of the year, and that's pushing back some getting some episodes out, I decided to do this now. Basically, two games, I'm interested in playing both. I have been interested in playing both. Some have been requested, Fire Emblem more notably, because it's more recent, and the other one I figure people would enjoy as well, and I'm interested in both games. In this case, the actual poll is going to be in the video because it's just two choices and you only really need to pick one of the two, so press the I in the corner of it if you want to vote for one of them. So, these two games, you have Nier Automata, or Automata, I honestly do not know which. I know that has a lot of interesting stuff. I have a very cursory knowledge of its story. Basically, I know sort of like the tone of it, and I know some of the background stuff, like it's technically a sequel to like one of the endings of Drakengard 3, I think? Or no, the original Nier was. And this is sort of a sequel to like one of the endings of the original Nier, which I haven't played either. So, yeah. As another FYI, I'm not really a fan of Platinum games. I've tried their games and I've always come away underwhelmed. So I'm really playing this more for the story, and I'm sure the game will be fine if the story can hold it up, and because the gameplay and those were always interesting, but you know, I got bored of them really quickly. So if the story keeps my interest, then the gameplay will be fine. So it's not really a hit on them, more so their games without the extra interest probably wouldn't keep my interest, but just as an FYI. And the other option, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Multiple people have requested this, more so back when it came out. I figured I'd make this an option. I own both these games at this point, both just sitting there waiting to be played. I have played Fire Emblem games in the past. They're pretty hit or miss for me. I get a feeling like I like this one. I will note that if I do this, I will play on Classic, and I will probably have to put limitations on myself. Not so much as a challenge mode, but I'll have to give myself like so many redos I can do, because the Fire Emblem games I have gotten through in the past have largely turned into I play them for twice as long as the playtime actually says I did, because I keep going back and trying to finish it without people dying. And I don't show everything in these, so it could turn into I record for 5 hours and I have 30 minutes of footage, which is non-ideal for lots of reasons. I have a job. So I might have to put limitations on myself for that if I do this. The other thing for it was, I don't think you can do this for Nier, but for Fire Emblem, I know you can pick your character's gender, and I haven't played a game that lets you do that in a long time, so I was thinking, if that is the one that gets chosen here, I'll put up another poll, probably in the community tab or something like that, where you guys can vote on which gender I play as. And I know there's relationships and stuff, so there might be some interesting dynamic that goes and happens as a result of that and whatnot. So, just, see how that goes. I could see that being interesting. That's another part of the reason I just feel like it'd be interesting. So I don't know much about that either. I know people have told me that there are, and I've seen stuff in the Trails community, because I play the Trails game, Falcom's Trails series on this channel a lot, because I really like that series, that there are a lot of parallels to the Trails of Cold Steel game. So that definitely piqued my interest too. Either way, I'm really 50-50 on these. I have no personal preference. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I'll just let you guys vote for it. I'll just do whichever one you want, because why not? And I'll do this again around the beginning of January or so, give or take, depending on how my schedule turns out, basically. And that will be the third series, along with the Trails of Cold Steel 3 and Magikoi for quite some time, I imagine. So, if you have a preference, vote. I'm only going to give you a choice of one, though. So, vote. Have your brother vote, your sister vote, your mom, your dad vote. Come on. Get out there and vote. And I'm just stupid, aren't I? Okay, well, that's the thing. So, I'll see y'all next time. I'm very curious how this will turn out, because I for once, I don't generally have a good idea of which one will actually come out on top of one of these. Typically, I have a general idea of a couple that will be near the top when I do a survey, and this is a legitimate vote. I don't know when I'm going to cut it off, but probably, I don't know, a week and a half maybe, I don't know, But be interesting to see. So, I'll see y'all next time in whichever series it ends up being. Drive safely, everyone.